Samir, we're down here at Premier Boxing, your home, mate. Because this Saturday, you're back out for fight number 3.
Yep.
Against Jake Pollard. Not a brilliant record or anything like that, but he's fought on our shows numerous occasions, and he's very good at what he does, and also naturally bigger than you.
Yeah.
So you've got to be on your A game, mate.
100%. You know, they're a big part of boxing. Them so-called journeymen, aren't they? But they're a massive part of boxing, and you know what? No matter who's in front of you, you just can't take your eye off the ball and got to be 100%. I train hard anyway. No matter who's in front of me, I'm going to train hard.
Preparations. Obviously, I follow you on Facebook and Instagram, and you've been preparing well for this, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we're not taking no one lightly. I've been sparring the likes of Ijaz Ahmed, European super flyweight champion, and they've been brilliant rounds, to be honest with you. Really good.
Well, so he's Birmingham based, isn't he?
Yeah, Birmingham based. We went down the first time, got 6 rounds out, and they really were pleased with the work, so they called us back next week, and then they did another 6.
Well, you know, have gum shield, will travel. But I think that's what you need to do, isn't it?
That's it.
You know, you've got to put yourself in an uncomfortable position, and sparring kids who are at those next levels which you want to go to can only benefit you, can't they?
Yeah, that's the goal. Like we were speaking yesterday on the phone, weren't we? Saying one step at a time, and obviously getting him sparring someone off that caliber, and me feeling like, look, I'm holding my own here. It brings loads of confidence, doesn't it?
I think that says something, doesn't it? Because obviously he was preparing for his 4th fight with I can't pronounce his name.
Khedira.
I'm glad you said that, mate. But they were about to have their 4th fight, but it fell through, didn't it? So, but he's not going to ask you back to help him prepare for a fight like that if he never brought anything to the table the first time, mate.
Yeah, I believe him exactly. I believe that exactly. Look, when I was sparring him, I felt good. I felt like I'm not out of my depth here. And obviously, like he said, it's just a massive confidence boost. It just adds to my list of people I've sparred. Like Cash Farouk now, I sparred Conor Butler, who's recently won the Commonwealth title.
Yeah, Conor's won that.
Blaine Ireland, who's been on the GB squads and stuff like that. I've done a few rounds with Charlie Edwards, former world champion.
Oh, is that because he trains just up the road here at Gallagher's, isn't he?
So I've got a good resume now built up, and I feel like more of a pro every time.
That was going to ask you as well, because you know we're not a year into your pro career, but do you feel different now from when you made your debut?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember when it was now.
July
was it? And then you had that outing against Mikey Young on the big stage back at the Bolton. Because you was hoping to get out on the Channel 5 show, because we've got quite a bit of interest. It's at Bolton where you're fighting on the 11th, but isn't it a few days into Ramadan?
Yeah, that's it. So I couldn't really. It would have been nice, obviously, getting on Channel 5 again, but for me, religion's important, just as important as my career. So if not more important. So obviously Ramadan first, and then back on my career after that. So
hopefully this is going to be good for you. Like I say, 3 fights in fairly quick succession. And hopefully on that night I'll be saying 3-0, but like I was saying, it's the preparations that you've been doing. You've been making that transition from the amateurs to the pro game, and you seem to be making it really well.
Yeah, honestly, do you know what, I feel like I've took to it quite well actually, and it doesn't feel too much, what's the word, like, it doesn't feel too, I know I've still got loads to learn, but it's not, I don't feel like I'm overcomplicating anything.
This is still going to be a 4-rounder, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, it may be my last one.
I was going to say, I presume for someone like yourself and in your weight category, you're not going to need too many more. And realistically, there's probably, you know, before the end of the year, you could be in a genuine 50-50 fight.
Yeah, 100%.
Does that excite you?
Of course it does. I'm all for it. I'm a fighter through and through, me. And listen, it's sort of, in this game to be the best, and if they come, the title fight's come early, guess what, I'm taking them. Like I said, I've sparred the best, bring them on, I'll take anyone on. I feel like I'll beat anyone as well.
In fact, you got a good friend on there. You got Samir on there, haven't you?
He's actually my cousin.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Right,
so obviously, I've someone I've looked up to.
Well, you've got to look up to because he's ridiculously tall, isn't he? He's about 6'2", isn't he?
He's 6'2". What is he? Light middleweight as well.
Yeah, well, he used to be welterweight, didn't he? And you know, he's absolutely enormous for a light middleweight. So how he ever made welterweight, I don't know. But he's got a tough fight on there. He's got a kid who's 4-1.
Yeah, so, I don't know who's fighting, but yeah, he's someone I looked up to. Obviously, a phenomenal amateur, like 5-time national champion.
I did a little interview with him a few days ago, and you know, he's like very blasé, 5 times national champion, 5 times GB champion, a European silver medalist. It's like, you know, come on.
I think he's missed half of them.
Yeah, I remember when I first met him, and he'd just come back from a bad injury. He'd had a bad back injury, hadn't he?
Yeah.
And he weren't sure whether he was ever going to box again. And that's well behind him now, because hopefully on the same night you go to 3-0, he'll go to 10-0.
10-0, yeah. Look, so he's always been there for me. You know, he's a guy who can always ring and ask for advice, and I kind of visualised it a little bit. Oh, I'm going to be on the same bill as him one day, and look, it's happened now, isn't it?
Weird, isn't it, boxing?
I remember, like, I must have been 30. It would have been training here, hitting one of them bags, and I was just looking and thinking, he's good, him. I'm not going on the same bill now.
yeah. Well, potentially he could go a long way, and hopefully you'll be following in his footsteps. But we've got a good show on there. We've got a great top of the bill with Luke Evans fighting a real danger man, a kid called Robin Zamora. But if Luke is going to go where he wants to go, it's a kid that he's going to have to beat. And we've got a lot of good learning fights on there, and hopefully we'll have another great night, because I was there, but I went home. I was ill on the night when you fought Mike Healy, but the week when you made the time before when you made your debut, you brought a massive crowd to Bolton, didn't you?
I did just shy of, I'm sure it was just shy of 400 tickets that day on my debut.
They were noisy.
They were a noisy bunch as well, weren't they? And we've done well. I've done well again. Do you know what? The support I get. It's just,
the good thing about this is whoever buys the ticket, I presume all your friends know Sahir as well. You know, so it's 2 for the price of 1.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying the same. Do you know what I mean? Come support us, but we're local talent somewhere, and people should get behind us, because we've got big futures ahead of us as well.
Well, this is the start of making that real. So I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm sorry it's so late to catch up with you, mate. It's just been hectic, because this is the 3rd show on the bounce since we kick-started 2023. We was over in Doncaster, and then last weekend we was in Liverpool. Now we're in Bolton, and then the week afterwards we're in Wigan, and they've all been great shows, and I've no doubt that 11th of March will be a fantastic show, and I'll be chatting to you afterwards.
As 3-0.
And I'm saying 3-0.
Definitely.
And your first KO?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm not going to go looking for it, but I have been hitting harder in the gym. That's all I'm going to say.
He's going to be hard, because like you said, he's naturally at least 2 or 3 weights above you.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
It'll be a good test, no matter what he brings. But if you can turn him into the journeyman that he is very early, then I think that's a great tick in the box. Purely because of the size difference.
Yeah, definitely. You're right there, 100%.
Alright, so mate, you take care. I'll see you on Saturday night, and like I say, hopefully we'll be saying 3-0.
And can I quickly just say,
of course you can. Well, have we got the logos, and we'll have them running through in the corner?
Running through, but I just want to add that, you know, without the sponsors, I couldn't do it full time. So,
no, you can't.
E-Liquid Samples, Arizona Jaws, Northwest Scalp Clinic, 80/20 Health Bar, Recovery Room, and Media by MJ. Thank you very much.
They're the people that make it possible, aren't they?
Exactly, Lee.
And I presume a lot of them will be on the night cheering you on?
Well, if they're not, I'll be having words. I'll be having words with them.
Good luck for Saturday night. Like I say, I'll be down there watching it, we'll be filming it, and like I say, with fingers crossed, I'll be saying 3-0.
You know, Lee, thanks for your help.
Oh, my pleasure, mate.
Yeah?
See you later, Samir.
See you later.
Boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.